Hi, this is Melissa with A Creative Journey with Melissa, and today I'm going to show you how to embrace your writing. I don't know about you, but I have a habit of not writing because I may not like exactly my writing or how imperfect it is, but in reality it's perfectly imperfect because nobody has perfect writing unless they stop and really take their time and really write and everything like that. But I will tell you, this to me is perfect writing. So this is my son Austin's writing, and I have this. I unfortunately usually am really good about putting a date on it. There's no date. But at this point it doesn't matter because I love it and it says I love you, Mommy. And I think that says it all. So I thought that we would do something light and fun and teach you something to just enjoy and embrace your writing. Whether you like it or not, you will definitely want to write in your scrapbooks, write on cards or things that are mementos so that your kids and grandkids and great-grandkids can see your writing. The reason why I say that is because I have a lot of things from the kids' grandparents, from my grandparents that I keep, and I look at it and it brings back really great memories. So make sure you do that. No matter how much you may not like your writing, do it anyway. So with that, I'm going to show you a perfect example of what I was talking about. I have a scrapbook here that I had done for Austin, and it was a while ago, and this scrapbook page is one of my favorites, and the reason why it's one of my favorites is because it's got these pictures of him. You know what, I'm going to take them out of the holder, otherwise it may be too reflective and you may not be able to see it, and that way I can separate them. Probably should have done that first, but why think ahead when I can do it while you're sitting here watching this cute little video. So I will take this out. Oh look, Christy, eyelet. Anyway, I'm going to put these right here. So what I did was I took these two pieces of paper, and obviously they're too wide, but I took these two pieces of paper and I put them together. And in doing so, I basically wrote my son a little love letter. And I described all these pictures that are on here. You don't have to do this, but you could do something similar to this, or if you have a picture that's your favorite picture of your child, your grandchild, your godchild, your sister, your brother, whoever you want. It's really awesome to be able to give those feelings and write them down in words so someone can read them later and reflect back. Especially when you've lost someone and you don't have that opportunity anymore. It's really, really important. At any rate, so there's a little love letter here to my son, and my point about writing is if you can see this, it is about as crooked as you can get. I started out pretty even, I thought, and then it just keeps going this way. So I loved it. I thought it was great, and I really didn't care whether it was perfect or not, and I'm going to keep it in his scrapbook, and he has my writing. So I think it's really important to do that, and in doing so, there's a whole bunch of different ways you can write. I created this in about 3 minutes. You don't have to be this fancy or use markers or pens. You can use whatever you want, but if you don't like your writing, you could practice. And the other thing too is slow down. That's it. Again, this is by no means perfect. This is by no means fancy or anything I would sell or anything like that, but it's my writing. It's mine. I have to embrace what I've got, right? So that's what I have here. I'm going to show you how you can write with chameleon pens, and I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. The giveaway is a complete set here of the 5 earth pen, I keep saying this, I've done it like 6 times, earth tones set. It's a 5-pen earth tone set. See, I can read very well, but I just can't speak. So as long as you don't mind that, we're good. But it's got all the fall colors, and I think you'll really enjoy it. It's got like the green and the orange and the brown. So I thought you guys would enjoy it. So I'm going to show you something really neat with this, and including the writing of the pens. So I have my own set of chameleon pens. So I just pulled those out, the ones that are included in this set, that I will be giving away. If you want to make sure that you can be eligible for the giveaway, you want to make sure that you, subscribe to our blog and newsletter, as well as be a follow on our YouTube channel. And that's it. And if you want an extra entry, write a comment on our blog, and that will give you an extra entry, and we announce the winners on the following Monday on our blog post. So That's why you want to be a subscriber, so that you get the update. So it tells you whether you won or not. So with that, we're going to stick with this chameleon pen. We're using OL3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can write with this pen just regularly, just like anybody would, and I'm going to use grateful. So I'm just going to write grateful. Not perfect, but it is my writing, whether I like it or not. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use this chameleon pen, and I'm going to add some of the blending solution like we've done before. If you're not familiar with chameleon pens, I will be sure to put a link in my blog post so that you can go through a tutorial with that. They're fantastic. They're alcohol-based markers, pens. I call them both markers, pens. And they're really awesome for coloring in all different kinds of things, or you can just use them as regular markers. They're refillable, and you can change out the nibs, so they're a forever pen. Now, so I basically put the blending solution on for probably about 10 to 15 seconds. So now you're going to see it's much lighter here, okay? So we're going to start here. And I love how it just slowly gets darker. So that's something you can do. I think that's pretty neat. And you could also add in some color, or you can hold two markers and do them a little bit further apart. There's all different kinds of things you can do. But the one thing that I really wanted to emphasize is that we really need to take ourselves less seriously and try to have a little bit of fun. Smell the roses. Take time for yourself, your family, your loved ones, because if you don't, before you know it, you won't have that time. So make sure that you do. And I am very grateful that you've come to visit us, and I hope that you will subscribe to our blog and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please be sure to check out our website. We have some great products there, including the full set of chameleon markers, or pens, whichever you prefer to call them. And we have a lot of tutorials on our YouTube channel, but we hope you check us out, and we hope you have a fantastic day. Our website is www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com or www.acjwm.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.